Hi, I'm Dr. Stirling Hastings, psychologist here in Camarillo, California. Again, here to talk about that subject of shame, that dreadful feeling that really underlies a lot of our issues and our difficulties. So, the kind of shame that I want to talk about today is ageism. You know, we so easily talk now about sexism and racism and how harmful that is to the objects of it. Well, it's also true for the objects of ageism, where people see our wrinkles and people having to use walkers or move slowly, or just knowing that the person is older and projecting onto them, to us, I'm one of them, that there's something about us that makes us unworthy of respect, being taken seriously. So today's my birthday, and I am turning 76 years old. And after a conversation this morning with my dear friend Kelly Monjazeb in Canada, I'm understanding that I need to claim fully who I am. This is one way that I have responded to my own fear of shame, fear of being seen a certain way, by not saying how old I am. So now I'm going to claim it here with you. She sent me an article that helped her see this more clearly and then be able to help me see it more clearly as well. That there's a great deal of research that actually we older people are not as diminished as the culture makes us out. People in their 70s and 80s, and of course older, 90s, are made out to be demented, in danger of Alzheimer's or already having it, being more frail, incompetent, not able to think well and clearly. And it's not true. She presented quite a bit of research to establish that actually older people are happier and enjoying their lives more than those of you that are 40 and 50 years old or 30. So I was pleased to hear about this, and also it helped me realize this was one remaining kind of shame that I was still putting on myself, which holds me back. It feels so much better to just be open to the world. I've been around here for 76 years. Isn't that incredible? And I'm still using all my gifts. I'm still writing. I'm still doing therapy. And I continue to develop my intuitive abilities, which has just been so gratifying in the past 5 years or so. I didn't even start taking training in enhancing my abilities beyond what they had been until I was 70. You can start learning things when you're an older person. So I am actually a great model for that too. Now, I do know that I'm unusual for a 76-year-old, but then I was an unusual 40-year-old and 50-year-old. So there's nothing new in that. I'm also a model of somebody who is always learning, always working on something new. And it's very gratifying to be that kind of person. And being that kind of person, I was superimposing on myself that people were going to put me down, see me as lesser than, because of my age. And when I was talking with Kelly, I realized that of the people strangers, that I've talked with recently, I get not a hint of ageism. Not a hint. People that I'm just in, like when I had my car serviced, I was dealing with a new person. I did not see a hint of a difference over how he would have been when I was 45 bringing my car in for servicing. And also my banker, who I financed my house with 2 years ago, and I'm doing that again now, treats me with exactly the same respect and actually expectations. When I don't do things quickly that he wants me to do, he gets after me about it, He doesn't think, oh, well, she's getting old, it's going to take her a while. He doesn't do any of that. So I really want to invite the rest of you who are around my age, your 60s, 70s, 80s, to take a look at your own attitudes towards yourself and know that you're as worthy of being seen as competent and belonging in the world as you did when you were 35. And look at some of our examples. Jane Fonda is 80. And we have a politician who has announced that he's going to run for president who is 77. If he wins, he wouldn't take office until he was 80. And nobody is saying, oh no, he's too old. Nobody, at least in the news that I've read. I don't read that much news. But I haven't seen that. So isn't that remarkable? So please join me. Let's together claim that we get to be perceived based on how we are living, who we are, not on the number of years that we have lived. Okay? So I would love to have a conversation about this. Wouldn't it be interesting to talk with each other about this as well and what your feelings are about it?
It was very fun sharing my birthday with you, and I hope that you will share this with other people that might be in the same age category that I am and need the reassurance that we're still dynamic and alive and humans worthy of not being treated badly because of our wrinkles. So please share this and like and make comments. Would love to hear your comments.